Alright, thank you so much for tuning back in to another reaction video. My name is Chris.
My name is Sam.
And we are Offset.
Era.
Woohoo!
Wee!
Alright. As you've seen in the title, we're bringing on a new band. They're called
Royal Blood.
This was one of your suggestions. We're checking out the song Out of the Black.
Yep.
The video looks really crazy, so viewer discretion is advised, I guess, because there was some crazy stuff as we were just previewing the video and getting the audio set up.
So don't be surprised if this ends up being, we have to do some sort of editing to, to dodge, the YouTube copyright algorithm and all that, all that fun stuff.
Yeah.
Like we've said before, we're not looking to cause trouble with YouTube. We always try to play by their rules.
Right.
So if this does end up having to be a video that we have to, or more specifically, Chris has to edit to get, to get through the not the censors, but go through the algorithms and jump through those hoops and stuff. Then you can check out the uncensored version of this video on our Patreon.
Yeah, so all the more incentive to become a member on Patreon. Anything that gets blocked or has to be edited heavily.
Past, present, and future.
Yep. Well, moving forward anyway.
Yeah.
Some of those
retroactively and into the future.
Yes. So, that being said, this is a new band. We've never checked them out before. We're going to read a little bit about them and then jump into the video.
That's right.
What do we know about Royal Blood?
Royal Blood are an English rock duo.
Okay.
Of hard rock, blues rock, and garage rock variety. I'm intrigued. I dig garage rock. I like the stuff. I like the inspirations for garage rock. MC5, Alice Cooper. Formed in Worthing, England, in 2011. The current lineup consists of Mike Kerr on vocals, bass guitar, and piano. Oh, so he's kind of pulling Geddy Lee duties there. And Ben Thatcher on drums. Their signature sound is built around Kerr's bass playing style, which sees him using various effects pedals and amps to make his bass guitar sound like an electric guitar and bass guitar at the same time. Also, kind of like Local H, but in reverse.
In reverse, yeah, I was gonna say the same thing. Usually, you see guitar players wanting to emulate a bass with the guitar. Now you're seeing
you see the bass emulating the guitar.
I wonder how that's gonna work.
That I am intrigued.
Yeah,
I think I've heard of Royal Blood. Like I've heard them mentioned, and I think I've checked them out on social media once or twice, but I haven't fully delved into their music. So Out of the Black, I'm diving into this, with fresh ears.
Yeah.
But I'm intrigued, as a bass guitarist, who always tries to, think out of the box, and so the fact that Mr. Kerr here is using, effects pedals and amps to, emulate a guitar in conjunction with his bass. I kind of try to channel that, not to the fullest extent of, supplementing the bass with another guitar, but, for me, it's more like channeling Lemmy's approach from, Lemmy from Motorhead, as opposed to, this is something that's, completely different.
So it looks like they've had a few different members. I guess this is probably old drummers. I don't know if you can continue a band without the lead singer, but I guess you guys will fill us in on that. There has been Mike Swan and Joe Dennis is listed as past members here.
It looks like Mike Kerr is the sole original member.
Okay, that's what I figured. Interesting that there's just the two of them. Me and Vince started our band, this band, Offset Era, as a two-piece. So we've done that for a number of years, but it was with guitar. I never really tried to simulate the bass. I think I might have tried it once or twice, and it just didn't sound very good to me.
I remember you saying that what you did to sort of compensate for the lack of the low end for, like, when it comes to doing lead parts is like strumming higher octave chords,
right?
To provide some higher octave, high note and melody, but also keeping some rhythm in there,
right?
Now that you have bass guitars,
now I can play solos. It's wonderful.
Now you can play solos.
All right,
ain't it great?
It's great having a bass player. You guys really need a guitar player. I mean, that's just we'll see. All right, let's flip over to the video here. This one has 31 million views in 9 years.
Wow.
It's an animated video.
That's almost 3 million views, and that's almost 3 million views a year on average.
That's crazy. Video looks really distinctive. Very well, from the parts that we kind of saw as we were scrubbing through the audio, it looked pretty graphic. So viewer's discretion is advised.
That's why I mentioned if we do have to edit this out to where we can put it on YouTube without triggering their algorithms or anything like that, or causing any trouble.
You know why?
You know why. And, if we do have to, go the alternate route to do the uncensored version, check out our Patreon, like I said.
All right, let's look at some.
Shameless plug-in, and I am not apologizing.
All right, let's check out some of these comments here.
You guys should listen to Moonwalker, another amazing rock and roll duo. They should tour with Royal Blood.
All right.
Maybe we should add them to the reaction list.
You're not you when you're hungry. Oh, that's true.
Grab a Snickers.
This one says criminally underrated band. It's a shame hard rock is no longer at the moment.
Is no longer in at the moment.
Okay. Years later, and I'm still convinced that this is one of the best made music videos of all time.
The guy who directed this video deserves a raise. Yeah. The most violent Snickers commercial ever.
Oh my gosh. All right, let's go ahead and jump into this one. I gotta see what's going on.
Snickers commercial.
Oh my god, this looks ridiculous, guys.
For anyone jumping in with us for the very first time, welcome to the channel.
Welcome
is
to the
what I
channel.
mean to say.
This will be our first time checking out Royal Blood, but if you guys like them, please make sure you subscribe and comment with what you'd like to see next, and we'll be happy to check them out again.
So that way it's not our last.
Yes. But if you're not new to the channel, you know what time it is.
Wait, what time is it?
It's time for the glorious
The epic
transition. I don't know what to expect sound-wise. We kind of have an idea, but with this video and the whole package,
We're about to find out.
this is gonna be ridiculous.
This is gonna be a ride.
All right, well, here we go. Royal Blood, out of the black.
Official video.
Yep, here we go.
Let's do it. Parental advisory.
You guys watch out now. We
content.
mentioned it already.
You've been warned.
Yes.
Don't say you weren't warned. Aliens.
Aliens. This song sounds familiar. I probably have heard this. And I'm sorry. Well, we're going to react to the video regardless.
Because this looks like fun.
It does look like fun. I didn't know this had a video. I've heard this, though. Dun, 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 dun. I know I've heard that somewhere. I didn't know that was this band, though.
Aliens.
What the? What? I'm getting Muse from this.
Yes.
Does this sound like Muse to you?
A little
I
bit,
probably
yeah.
thought this was Muse when I heard it. Because I could have swore I've heard this probably
I am
before.
getting
Not
some-
just the beginning at least. The dun 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 dun. I mean, maybe they put it in a movie or something. It's probably used in some like soundtracks or something.
And considering the basses, being via, effects pedals and alternate amps, using to emulate a guitar, with the bass and guitar kind of intrinsically entwined like that, it does make me think of the Muse because of the way that the guitar and bass interplay in that band.
Yeah.
Episode 6, Easter Surprise. Episode 6, does that imply that there's this is part 6 of a series of music videos?
Yeah.
If it is,
Let us know.
let us know in the comments, and we may turn this into a series.
I'm also
Dude,
kind of surprised at the live action. I thought this was all going to be animated. So
Yeah, so this is really cool. It's going from the cartoon style, old school. When I think old school, I don't go back to decades and decades ago. I think from when I was a kid, this looks like something I would see on TV as a little kid in the late 1990s.
Yeah. It kind of looks like Rick and Morty almost.
A little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Which is like crude animation.
Yeah.
What? Want me to lift up for you? Oh shit! Drops and everything. Oh, what the heck is going on with this? Who the hell shoots somebody and steals a bunch of Snickers?
And ice cream. And what the
And then then it immediately gets hit by a car.
by a cop,
She's
no
like,
less.
oh my god, it's a bunny!
Oh my god, it's a dude in a bunny suit.
Look at that!
A guy in a bunny suit, a guy in a
Crap
rabbit
it.
suit holding up a convenience store
Crap
just
out
to
of
get hit by a cop.
What the
And
hell?
we're not even halfway through.
Oh my god, alright, let's get... Just dropping it all. And... boom.
Bam! Oh shit.
Oh, he gets right up?
Get his fucking handcuffs out.
Pulls head off. What is it gonna be like in there?
Oh shit!
Switch to the animated. That's really cool.
That is so cool. Oh shit!
Body at him?
He's using a cop's corpse as a mute shield.
Oh, shit. Oh my god. What a tease. I would like
Okay,
to see that.
so
in
I think
live
we've
action.
established that the killer rabbits from outer space. All right, now I've heard of killer clowns from outer space, but never killer rabbits from outer space. So, wow,
Wow. This is entertaining for sure.
no line about that.
Why is he acting scared? He just destroyed all those people. Oh, they're minimal.
Oh, it's the Men in Black. Okay, so all right, so we got a heart guy, we got an orange guy, we got an ice cream guy, we got a snowman guy, and we got a bunny guy.
Oh my god.
Give each of them an instrument, and they can form a kick-ass band.
I don't know if you can play on those gloves though. This is
I'm just saying in concept.
yeah.
I mean, hey, the bunny could be the lead singer. The extraterrestrial mascots.
Oh, they are so screwed.
Oh, shit.
That's a strong. Oh, my god. Jesus Christ. Oh, and here comes the gas gonna do. Is that nunchucks or something? It does. I don't think that's gonna do it.
Oh, wait.
He's screwed.
Oh, shit.
Oh, what? Oh my god.
That's my Snickers, bitch.
Takes it out of his hand and eats it. Oh my god. Oh my god. Alright. Alright, let's flip it.
Oh my god.
with a video like that, I'm gonna assume it's gonna get blocked just because of the uniqueness.
Just because of the cartoon,
Yeah.
the gratuitous cartoon,
And this is Warner Brothers, so I'm almost
the gratuitous cartoon violence. Oh my god.
I don't think it's the violence more. It's just they own the rights to the footage.
Yeah.
So my like, if you see this in the ultimate format, go check. If you haven't yet, go
Check out our Patreon and you'll see the video and our reaction in all of its glory.
Yes. But yeah, I thought that was great. Now, discussing the song, which it kind of took a backseat to all the visuals.
Yeah.
I can't really believe that is not a guitar.
I know.
It sounds like a guitar. I hear the bass, and then during the parts where he was singing, and there was a big rumbly bass part, and then there was like toms going, totally reminded me of the Muse.
Yes.
His vocal styling is also very reminiscent of what the Muse does. Kind of has it up in the upper register, singy, kind of operatic, almost type of vocal.
Kind of, you know, a little spooky. Well, Muse is a little bit more. I want to say ethereal. I want to say spooky.
Right.
Like the vocals are a little bit more haunting.
Yeah.
You know, in the delivery, whereas this is like I can't really think of a word to describe it, but it's like you could tell the Muse, like you could tell that Muse are likely an influence and inspiration for Royal Blood.
Yeah.
The vocal approach is inspired by it. It sounds like, but it's different. I just don't really know how to properly describe it.
Yeah, I do hear the blues part of it and the garage rock and stuff that they
Yes.
mentioned. It's very rockish, but the great thing about
It is a little bit more stripped down. Like musically, it's a little bit more stripped down. It's not as layered.
Right.
Whereas Muse, they have all this different, fuzz and different kinds of effects that they have on stage, and they go back and forth between them
Right.
in terms of like, picking and playing style, and and I think, correct me if I'm wrong, but I do think that sometimes they do have a keyboardist on stage with them as well. Or
I'm not
maybe
sure. I'm not sure.
I'm not sure about that. I'm
possible.
I may be wrong. Depending on the song, but I also know that each one of them is very musically inclined,
Yes.
and is definitely
sure.
more capable of doing keyboards. But
Yeah.
not everyone's capable of doing keyboards and guitar or keyboards and bass at
Right.
the same time.
Yeah.
I think even Geddy Lee had to use foot pedals, or to replicate rather, the keyboards while he was doing his bass lines, or vice versa.
What an excellent video. It looks like there's a lot of other Royal Blood videos that are all very visually striking. So if there's more of this stuff that you want us to check out, please let us know.
Yeah, if they're as much fun as this, definitely send links our way.
Like-
Oh my god!
It looks like they all kind of have a striking visual
Yes.
premise. So
Really, it really also plants ideas, because we're also brainstorming ideas for our next music video.
yeah, for sure.
Like if we had access to like a cartoonist or an animator like this,
Yeah.
it would be really, really cool to have it go from like a comic book style animation to
Right.
live action. Like
Right.
anything's possible.
Yeah, I love it.
If we can definitely do that. If somebody out there is an animator that specializes in comic book style animation and wants to collab with us on a future video, hit us up.
Yes, let us know.
Absolutely. I would one of my dreams as a kid was to be in a comic book. Was to be a cartoon character, was to be a comic book superhero. So I get to be a punk rock comic book superhero.
All right. Well, in the meantime, we are Offset Era.
We are 2/3 of Offset Era, based out of sunny Southwest Florida. We are a 3-piece, all-original punk core act. If you're interested as to what punk core entails, we have an extensive playlist of all of our original music, new and old, for you to check out, and a fresh, brand new EP called Top Shelf Villain, which will be digitally released Friday, March 22nd. So mark your calendars.
Can't wait for that. You guys, we've been working on that for so long, working on a concept of a video, so hopefully that will be up shortly as well. Top Shelf Villain, 6 new songs, and stay tuned here. We'll be posting some additional promo leading up to that date, along with maybe a video teaser with all the songs, so you can kind of get an idea. But we also have some shows coming up.
That's right. Friday, March 29th, we're going to be at the Herd Opera House in Arcadia, Florida. That's going to be a fun show. Like we were there, I think it was May of last year.
Yeah.
When they were still doing renovations following Hurricane Ian, but I've seen some pictures, and the renovations look fantastic. The theater looks fantastic, and it's supposed to be haunted, so that's gonna be a fun night.
It's going to be awesome.
And then April 12th, we're going to be at Beach Records in Fort Myers, Florida, with Dead End Collective and a handful of other bands. I don't have all the details just yet, but once we do, we will forward all the information to you guys, have a flyer out and everything.
Yep. more to be announced on that show. And the last little detail we want to share with you is we have launched a Patreon. For those who asked, there's been a few of you.
Finally done it.
Yeah. Well, we're toying with the idea of sponsorships. We were toying with the idea of Patreon. We decided to go this route. Sponsorships tend to be kind of toxic, from my opinion, and a lot of the videos and a lot of the emails that I've received just aren't real, so it's hard to determine who's what and what's real.
Who's legit and what's, what's legit, what's not. And...
Right. So this is the best way to do it. Also, I don't know if some of you have noticed that some of our videos do get copyright blocked from time to time, which means we have to go through some drastic measures to censor the video, make it, transparent, put logos and stuff to try to fool the YouTube algorithm to let the video be published.
Yeah, some of our Baby Metal stuff. Or,
a lot of anything, really.
Yeah.
Anything that has like a copyright on it. So when those videos get blocked, our Patreon members will be able to sign into Patreon and see those videos
uncensored.
Yeah, so our original format with just us in the corner, you'll be able to see the entire video without any logo or anything else on it. So
none of the blurry bars or bleeps and the profanity.
Yeah. We'll also be trying to add some additional content as things kind of progress. So if we start to see that it takes off, we'll start adding more behind the scenes stuff, outtakes, things that you guys will suggest. So if you have suggestions on what you'd like to see on Patreon, feel free to let us know as well.
Yeah, we'll look into that. That's really cool. Behind the scenes, gag reel stuff, just stuff that really goes on to show you guys what we're doing and who we are, and just show that we're having fun with this.
Right.
That's really cool. I dig that.
Yeah, so we're going to have fun on our Patreon. If that sounds fun to you, check our link in the description. Go and subscribe and become a Patreon member.
And best of all, you'll be supporting us.
Yes.
So thank you.
Yes. Well, that's it for this video. We want to thank you for liking, commenting, and subscribing. Let us know what you want to see in the next one.
And we'll see you then.
We'll see you there.